Good evening to everybody. This is Dr. Bindu. Today we are going to discuss about the society. The word society is related to the sociology. Sociology study about the society. The word indicates or it means a group or gathering of individuals or comrades, companionship. So society is derived from socius. So all these words are nothing but to represent the gathering of individuals, conglomeration of individuals, get together of individuals, assembling of individuals. Like this we can say any word. And etymologically this word is derived from socius. There are few professors wants to express their ideas. I am going to present it. Mr. Giddings. Before we are going to take the definition of Giddings, what are the important points in society? There are three words. One is gathering of individuals. Second key point is interaction. Third key point is relations or interrelations. Whatever the definition, by whom it may be, these three words should be there, or either abridged form or detailed form, it should be there. Then we will switch over to the according to the Giddings. How he is going to define the society. He said gathering of individuals and interacting how? Tissue of interaction or network of interaction. In zigzag way, any other way they are going on interacting. The third point is get together is bounded to the particular place, bounded together by the group norms. So here it is bounded together is very, very important. Not only assembling of individuals, assembling of individuals. Second point is interaction. Third one is relations. All these relations are bounded together. These three words are satisfied. Then what about the right professor said? He also used the same. Gathering of individuals, interaction is also there, but relations he used the system of relations. A specific organized way the relations we are going to see it in the group. So organized way is nothing but system of relationship. It may be between the individuals or peoples, or it may be between the groups. So he focused his lights systematic relations, either individuals or among the groups. Then switch over to the another professor. Every time we should see the difference between two or three professors. H.D. Hobhouse, what he said, he also used the same dialogue, gathering of individuals and interaction or tissue of relationship, it has been taken place, he said. But he clearly again and again analyzed it with two words, abstract form of relations, concrete form of relations. Abstract word stands for invisible, that is informal. Generally, being a cultural anthropology students, they may know it very well. Culture is divided into form, that is formal and informal, not formal, concrete and abstract, visible culture and invisible culture. So informal culture, here the people are moved together in informally, or individuals or groups moved together informally. But concrete relationship is formally they will be moved together. If it is a family function, informally we are going to move together, group or people. If it is college, in organized fashion, so that formal relations, informal relations. Instead of that, the professor used the abstract relations and concrete relations. The first word is common for the three professors. Gathering of individuals. Mr. Giddings said bounded together the relations. Second professor said it is a systematic relationship. Third professor said abstract and concrete relationship. Informal and formal. Formal is equal to organized. So by this, the definition's meaning is clear. Then what is the nature of the society? The nature of the society is, for a particular purpose the people will gather. Common interest will be there for gathering. People are standing in bus stop. Purpose is to board into the bus. People are going to the college, a specific purpose. Like that, some purpose will be there. The common culture, it is going to be given to the each and every member. Example, we will take the family is a group, informal group. When I will explain the family institution, I will go depth of the information. For time being, it is a group you should keep in mind, or informal group you should keep in your mind. In the family, all people ages are same? No, not at all. All people are females? No. All people are males? No. All people are healthy? All people are able? All people are disabled? So by that what we can understand? It is a combination of various age groups, various sexual discrimination, and also the relationship is also vary. Example, mother, that is husband and wife relationship, what we call it, affinal, out of affection wife and husband move together, affinal relationship. Or because they are going to conjugate biologically, that's why we will use the another word, conjugal relations. But here it is, brother and sisters are also going on interacting and talking. What we will say, what we will use the word, sibling relationship. From the parents to the children, they are also interacting. What type of relationship we will use the technical word, filial relationship. So in the family, conjugal relationship, affinal relationship, confined to the wife and husband, that is the children and the parents relationship, filial relationship, and the brother and sister relationship is nothing but sibling relationship. And also we can also see the abled and disabled, dependent and independent, interdependency. All these type of relations are observed in the family itself. Then we will switch over to that is the apparent form, nature of the society. Then we will go for the characteristic features of society. Number 1. First, where you are living, sir, we will ask, that is locality, residence. While we are going to submit our certificates to the university or colleges, where is your local certificate? Residence certificate. They will ask like that. For the society, first one is residence. Second one is reproduction. Who will give the more population to the society? Family will give the more population to the society. So it is embedded. It is understood. Reproduction is also one of the characteristic features of society. Family society. Third one is liking and dislike. Even though we are in the same family, all brothers and sisters are liking. Mother and son is liking. Mother and daughter is liking. Maybe all time, it may not be. Sometimes they will like each other, but not all times. So liking and disliking is also observed in the society. Maybe family society, maybe outside the family, it is very normal and natural dislikeness. It depends upon our opinion. Some people accept, some people may not accept. And fourth one is interdependency. Generally in earlier days, only the father is a responsible person to take care of the children, to manage the family, to run the family, to pull the family. So his responsibility is not only providing the food and also socialize them to fit into the society. So children should also help to the family members in many ways. So interdependency is also there. Mother will take care of everything, every person in the family. So here also interdependency is always there. First brother is earning, third brother is not earning, but he is assisting for the first brother. Shoe polish or ironing the shirt, something like that he is doing. So cooperation is also there. After interdependency, which point is important? Cooperation. When the cooperation is there, automatically all customs, all rituals, all traditions in a family, it is common or not? It is common each and every person. Ceremonies, festivals, rituals, all members will share it unless the members are away from the some other country or some other place if they are residing. Then we will switch over to the some other characteristic features. One is norms. We are always telling informal family, informal group family. Norms word is equal to rules and regulations. For colleges, for offices, rules and regulations are very, very important. If you go to the bank, if you go to the college, if you go to the office, what about your norms? Sir, if you give your norms or rules and regulations about this college, we will ask them. And another one is liberty. Once you enter into the college, once you are the member of the family, you will enjoy the freedom, liberty. Maybe liberty, freedom may be controlled in the outside the family. Inside the family, it will be more freedom. Even though there is a more freedom in the family, you should not misbehave towards the sister, towards the grandma. There also you should be controlled with the help of customs and traditions. Wherever whether you may be in the family or outside the family, controlled behavior is very, very important. So one is norm, another point is liberty, and another one is dynamism. Society never be static. If we are using the word static, no change, no growth, no amendments, no progress, no evolution, no development, no sustainable development. So it is always dynamic. Each second, if you ask me one question, madam, what type of word first you used when you are going to take the class? Just I forget about that. In such a way, our thought process is going more than racket. So here it is a dynamism. And another one is we cannot do all things. You should specify for the few things. Even though I had a doctorate, only in a specific aspect of the people. I cannot do all the researches in physical, biological and everything. Even in the social sciences, many objectives I should select. It is not possible. You specify that. Specific culture, specific program, specific objective, specific issue or a problem, you should select it. And another one is, society is always trying or moving or running towards the developmental activities. Not negative development, positive development activities. So here how many points we cover? One is residence, second one is reproduction, third one is liking and disliking, fourth one is interdependency, fifth one is cooperation, sixth one is common habits, customs, traditions, rituals, whatever it may be, the group members will follow. Next, norms, this is for formal group, and another liberty, next dynamism, next specific culture, and the last one is society is moving towards the civilization or advancement, so that nothing but the development. These are the characteristic features of society. If you by heart that either definition or features, sometimes we may forget. If you understand the each statement with good example, then it is easy for you. Then we will classify the society in a broader way, three categories based on the location, based on the residence, space, area. There are the tribal society, rural society and urban society. No need to use the industrialized society. I will use the next area. So here it is tribal society. The word tribe is derived from tribus. Tribals are what type of people? Are they advanced people? Modern people? No. Original people. Aboriginal. Aborigines people. We are not the aborigines. We are the second, like that we derived. We came. Where they are living, bottom of the hill, middle of the hill, and the top of the hill. Their language, their customs, their traditions, political organization, and livelihood, everything is common for a specific group, specific ethnic group, cultural group. They never want to mix with the plain area people. Broadly, we will divide hill area people and the plain area people. The plain area people again divided into touchables and untouchables. Touchables is Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. Untouchables is SCs, not STs, SCs. These statements are long back, not now. Now everyone is common, all people are maintaining the brotherhood relations after independence. Okay, here in the rural area, what is the hallmark? What is important point? If anybody will ask you what is India? India is a tradition based rural country, rural based traditional country. By that means each group will have their own traditions. In the village, there are the 4 or 5 communities will be there, 5 caste people will be there. So they are having the separate tradition. For the general festivals, all people work together, all people perform and harmonize the festival, that is different. Specifically, again subdivisions, they are having the specific rituals. Caste system established. Depending upon their skill in a particular work, they will be exported. They got the caste name. Occupation based caste system. When I am going to explain the caste system, at that time we will give the 4 or 5 theories about the caste system. Who is the causative factor for this caste system? Skills are the important. Because of the skills, everyone is programmed for that activity and they maintain the one group, one society, one caste system, something like that. Where we will clearly understood in the village. Village is having the 2 types of people. Agricultural related activities who are practicing, non-agricultural related activities who are practicing. Let us start with the agricultural related activities. Again it is divided into 3 categories. One is landlords, and also marginal farmers also, they are having 1 to 5 acres, that is implied. And second is temporary agricultural labor. Third one is permanent agricultural labor. What is the difference between these two, temporary agricultural labor and permanent agricultural labor? If it is temporary agricultural labor, in the village, when there is a work, rainy season, harvest season, that time only they will stay back. Where there is no agricultural activity, a summer period, at 4 months or 3 months, they want to go outside the village under the name of the migrant workers or migrant laborers near to the city, or suburban or urban areas. Those people will be called as the peasants or peasants. But some agricultural labor will be there, permanent. They do not want to move from their own place to the other place. Even though no work, no problem, we want to stay in the same place. Then opposite word, agricultural related activities is one category, non-agricultural related activities are another. What is the heading for non-agricultural activities? Artisans. Art is equal to skills. What we have in our mind, based on that we are practicing. We will show our skills. Blacksmith, goldsmith, barbers, and the dhobi, and so many other varieties of the people will be there. They never go for the agricultural area, agricultural field. They will help to the agriculturist. So all these important points are the main features for the rural area. Caste system and also maximum homogeneous. Then switch over to the urban society. In urban society, quite opposite, you can apply that. It is a heterogeneous population, heterogeneous society. Many people move together and they will show their skills and they will generate the income. Maybe peasants, maybe some other, maybe some professionals, they are moving from one place to another place and they dumped their knowledge and they are generating the amount. In such a way, other people when are outside people when they are coming, automatically the urban area is also stretching. How the rural villages are stretching into rural area is stretching or extension of the rural area is nothing but urban area. In such a way, we can see the differences. In city, we will get the, for limited amount of time, we will get the more amount of money. Even though that work if you have done in the villages, you won't get such type of amount. That's why many people are interested to go to the city. But the peasants at the time of rainy season, again they will be back. These are the local based or the residence based classification of society. Tribal society, agrarian / agricultural society / rural society. And third one is urban society. Some people are using the industrialized societies. Then I will use it another way. These are the classification or types. Then we will switch over to the evolution of the society. Then we are the real anthropologist. We want to apply our knowledge. How the earlier to the present, the system is moving chronologically. Earlier type of society name is osteodonto-keratic culture, hunting and gathering culture, pastoralism, fishing, agriculture, feudalism, capitalism, industrialization, post-industrialization. These are the segments of society. So let us start with the first category, osteodonto-keratic culture. What is osteo? Osteology, this word is we will observe in medical college library, or study about the bones is equal to osteology. So we are taking the early man is using the bones, one. Second one, dental, that is each person is having the corner tooth very sharp at the end. Canines, coralu antaru. So these canines are also useful for the early man. And another one is keratin, osteodonto-keratic culture. Keratin is a substance is appeared in the nails. Early man, he does not know how to cut the nails. So long nails will be there. By mistake it touch the trunk of the tree, it may be cut, or else he is going on along with that. These three tools, things are used as a tools in order to get the food material for their existence. For the existence or subsistence of the early man, these three are very important. What is that? First one is osteology with the help of the bones. Second one is canines. Third one is nails. The early man is taking and sitting in the under the shade of a tree. He is digging the floor. By digging the floor, what he will get it? Tubers, maybe groundnuts, maybe potato, maybe ginger, something like that they will get it. He will try to satisfy them. That is the old form, crude form of culture. Sometimes they will use it as a stick and they will gather the fallen fruits with those three tools. Then switch over to the hunting and gathering. Gathering word means any stick, branch of the stick, if it is a dried one, we will collect all the fallen fruits. What about the hunting? How the hunting? Bow and arrow design. By mistake, two branches of the small main branch, when it is V design, a elongated Y design shape. So he wants to throw it by mistake to enjoy the leisureliness. By mistake it was touched the temple of the animal, automatically it died. Oh, he thought, early man has thought, oh, it may be useful for us to kill the animals. Here and there some creepers are there, he is keeping and designed like the bow design. So like that, slowly prehistoric anthropologist will explain more detailedly rather than me. So caterpillar is a basic tool, basic concept to develop the bow and arrow that is useful to hunt the animals. So hunting and gathering stage also started. At that time, what is the domestic activity in the home? Home is not there, caves. How the big stones is equal to boulders. పెద్ద రాయిని ఏమంటారంటే boulders. As time goes on, natural erosion has started, that is through the rain or the force of the rain and the stones to something, some shallow had been taken place. If it is a deep shallow, then it turned into the cave. At the time of the rain or the hot, the early man is going to take the shelter then and there itself. So the another lady, the early man wife, what is her role? Early man is gathering the food, bringing the food in a quantitative way, because when he killed the one animal, he will get this much of meat. But the woman is not allowed to run a very long distance in the forest. Why? Because sometimes she is carrying. So body, it takes time to walk along with the men. So it is better to stay back nearby. You do whatever you like it. The early man said, husband said. Then she started getting the varieties of the eatables. Qualitative food is she brought it. Quantitative food is the man brought it. What is the qualitative? Fallen fruits, one. Digging the floor, tubers she is getting. And another thing is horticulture, something like that. Flowers, fruits, that is from the shade of that mango tree or guava, something like that. She is bringing. Kitchen garden she is maintaining. So like that, she is satisfying herself in a by providing the qualitative food for the family. And another responsibility for the woman is to take care of the children, socialization of the children. So all these things are absent for the man. So he brought the lump of meat, quantitatively good but qualitatively less. But the woman is bringing the qualitative, and also another work is to take care of the family. At that time, the man domination was more because he is going outside and bringing them. Then patriarchal society started. Patri stands for male and archy is the ruling. The family was ruled by the man. So patriarchal system. Even though the woman is doing two types of work, but she is always with a subordinate to the man. Then slowly that area was, he searched, killed. Then he wants to go to another place. Early man never stay back in one place. So his nature is nomadic, moving from one place to another place. Then he found some animals. That animals are particularly cattle, dog, cat and the sheep. So all this domestication of animals mechanism started after hunting and gathering. That is 12,000 years BC. In that, through that, what he will get? Not only the meat and also milk and also transportation, everything is more benefit for them. And what about the society? A small society, few families will be there. What about the society? Pastoralism society. Healers are there, traditional leaders are there, political leaders are there, craftsmen is there. Which craftsmen also there? Which period onwards they were there? Pastoralism point onwards. Then we will switch over to the horticulture. Horticulture is nothing but the nearby small bush like or small plants. Now we are telling the cauliflower, cabbage, something like that. So horticulture plants she is raising in order to go outside, because the man is already told you stay back here only. And then after horticulture, then they want to again move to the one place to the another place where the fresh water is available. Why he moved from the horticultural area, the particular area where he raised the horticulture? Sometimes rain is not there, sometimes rain is more, dwindling off or ups and downs of rains has made their mind to move one place to another place. That what we call dwindling of rain. Then again nomadic nature they started, they gone for the another place where they want to establish the agrarian agricultural society. Then their mind will be sharp, started to prepare the tools. Earlier stone based tools, later metal based tools. Okay, that is another history, prehistory subjects they will say. So metal based tools when they started for the ploughing purpose to till the land. So those tools are useful for what? To raise the crop. What type of crops earlier period? Barley and paddy, wheat, some other substances like all these things they used to raise them. And there were the three names has been adopted for them. Podo cultivation, it was taken in the Sweden cultivation, and another word is a slash and burn cultivation. Why they used the slash and burn? After a particular period, 4 months or 5 months, when the crop is over, they cut it and they enjoyed it, they want to burn that. Again they do not want to take it out and again serve it in the same place, because no outside government to control them. So slash and burn, again they select the another land, they will go for the cultivate. So podo cultivation, slash and burn cultivation, Sweden cultivation also started during the agricultural society. This agricultural society is giving the chance for the storage. Storage was started even in the hunting and gathering period also, but very minimum. Even though if they had brought the 2 kilos of the fallen fruits, let us assume 1 kilo they consumed, 1 kilo this much, where they want to put it? They do not have idea, they do not have any plastic boxes or freezer. So they observed one dead animal skull was there, one human skull was there. They have taken. If you keep the human skull in opposite direction, it looks like the pot. So dried one, they want to clean it, they want to put the surplus. In a small level, little by little, they are knowing how to save and storage the food material at the hunting and gathering stage. But at the agricultural level, the surplus goods are more and more. That much of skulls are not sufficient. Granaries, godowns, like that, the bigger one, big parts are required. So that type of techniques also slowly they adopted. Then they want to excess amount, they want to celebrate it under the name of the potluck ceremony also. So in this way, agriculture is giving opportunity for the market relations. Then slowly this market relations, one second. This market relations had given the good opportunity, exchange of thoughts, exchange of alliances, exchange of business, so many things. This Shandi is important. Weekly fair, now we are calling the right bazaar. And also this is the right time to introduce, to establish feudalism. Feudalism is nothing but single person ownership. Because more surplus amount of food or the wealth will be there, grains will be there, they become the owners. Who will do the agricultural activity? Peasants, agricultural laborers. They want to exploit them. 9th to 15th century, in between, the feudalism was well established. Then slowly, some seed has been taken place for the capitalism. Those who were the feudalism, maybe let us assume 10 villages, 10 persons will the owners of the land. Later and later, other people are also turned into the 100, but there was no owner. Those who are interested, they will cultivate, then they will consume and they will store. No need to do the any services for the other people. At that time, many people are getting the more amount of wealth or the grains, whatever it may be. Then feudalism quality will be minimized. Then many people are turned into the capitalistic nature. Capitalism is nothing but surplus things, they are going to store it, and it has given the chance for the private ownership. That is land ownership, feudalism. Here it is the private ownership in capitalism. In earlier days, Europeans are not happy to stay in that European countries. They want to travel towards the America and exploited this capitalistic nature. Meanwhile, what happened? Many people are suffering lack of food material. Then the revolution started. Few capitalists wants to establish the industries in order to satisfy the number of people to provide the food material. So basic seed has taken place 14th century. In 18th century, the capitalistic nature started, but 16th to 17th is very crucial time to establish the revolution. What type of revolution? Industrial revolution. In which place it started? French Revolution, Enlightenment, Renaissance Revolution. This is very crucial point for the entire world progress. When there is a factory system was included. Who will introduce the factory? Well-to-do people, capitalistic people. Then many people are getting the opportunities. What type of opportunities? Jobs are getting. Infrastructural facilities are also increasing. Interdependency is also there. Number of reforms had been taken place. Social reforms, example social reforms, educational facilities, and cultural reforms. Number of cultures will be precise and only nominal they are doing ceremonies and the festivals. Why? Because that amount of time they are going and doing the jobs in the factories. That's why in the cities the traditions are going on, but not as it was in the villages, rural area. And also earlier oral form, no written form. Then oral turned into written form, written into legal form. In such a way, industrialization was well flourished. When the industrialization situation is horizontally okay and vertically many people are getting job, then what about the modern society or post-industrialization society? In that society, what is happening? Now, we are in the current era, present era. Computer revolution had been taken place. Here what is important point? Management is important point. This management is under the hands of all people? No, it is under the hands of few people. If it is few people, competition is there. Where there is a competition because of the differences of opinion, competition is there. Competition leads to the conflict and the problems. So the post-industrialization period has given the chance for the computer revolution or modern society revolution. Example, computers. But the management is important. Management is taken over by the few, FEW. This is very important. Because of it is under the control of the few, competition has been taken place. Where there is a competition, struggle will be there, conflicts will be there, then the problems arise. So there are number of societies from past to the present. Once again we will review through the anthropological perspective. One is osteo-dento-keratic culture. Second one is hunting and gathering culture. Third one is pastoralism society. Another fourth one is fishing culture. Another one is horticulture. Another one is agriculture. And storing purpose started, saving, storing, business, market, alliances, all these relations are going on. And then feudalism started, ownership of the particular land. then it will slowly turn, that is 9th to 15th century, then slowly it will turn into the capitalism, then feudalism is decreasing, capitalism is increasing. Here it is capitalism is more surplus amount of wealth is with the few people, and it 100% private. And also this, and because of later it started, because of the capitalistic nature, they want to introduce the industrialization. By that, what is happening for the society? A lot of help they are doing. The capitalistic people are doing lot of help for the middle class or the lower class people. They are providing the jobs. Infrastructural facilities also improved. That is, communications and transport system is also well flourished. And changes also taken place in society. Social reforms, cultural reforms also taken place. In such a way, this industrialization had been taken place. In which place? In French. That's why French Revolution, Industrial Revolution, Renaissance Revolution, very very important, 16th to 17th. But seed has taken in 14th and end with the 18th century. After that, post-industrialization, in modern era, when we are applying the Western style of mechanism or their culture, their knowledge, now it is dominating the computer system, the computer mechanization to each and every individual and also the group level. So here the differences of opinion had been taken place. Then under the control of few members, few capitalists, again and again unions had been taken place, trade unions also taken place. So the conflicts taken place. Finally, it become the problem. Post-industrialization is giving the problem through the unions, trade unions, whatever it may be. So this is the advanced form of the society, earlier forms, and the classification of the society is based on the locality. Tribal society, rural society, oblique, agrarian society, oblique, agricultural society, and another one is urban society. Okay, by this today our lecture is over. If you feel the lecture is having the content, kindly go through the like, share it and subscribe it. This is Bindu taking leave from the YouTube platform. Good night.